Hi, I'm Greg. I'm the lead singer for Lipstick Generation.
And I'm Steve. I'm the bassist, also for Lipstick Generation.
And welcome to the Lipstick Panel. Today on the Lipstick Panel, we are continuing our epic 7-part Jim Steinman Bad for Good series.
I've been trapped in this room for a month.
Yes, more than a month at this point, buddy. Today's episode, we're going to be examining the different music videos for Bad for Good and reacting to them and letting you hear our reactions as we see them. I'm going to be honest, I don't really like the music videos for this album. There's one I think is really awesome, and then the rest are... Look, it's my favorite album of all time, I love it, but not for the videos. So the first one we're going to be watching is a music video for The Storm and Love and Death and an American Guitar.
I'm noticing it's only 4 minutes long when those songs are both like 4 minutes long.
Well, let's watch this. We're watching it on YouTube. Links will be in the description if you're watching this on YouTube. One of the videos, Dance My Pants, for some reason isn't available on YouTube in the States, so you gotta watch it on Vimeo, but all the links will be there, so... Yeah, starting off with this one. Steve, do you want to tell us when we're gonna hit play? Do the countdown?
Yeah, I will say 3, 2, 1, click, and then when I click it's when I hit play. So it'll go like 3, 2, 1, click.
Alright, got a great view of a black screen.
Black screen. I mean, not really black, because there's actual black bars on the side.
Alright. Looks like we've got some mountainous terrain of some sort.
This is my favorite Monty Python animation. There. Oh, sorry. This is 2001: A Space Odyssey. They've got the cavemen crawling out.
Yes.
With some high-quality costumes.
Yes. Cavemen, furry. One of them looks like he has an eye patch, but that might just be the video quality. So yeah, this is...
One of them looks like he didn't bother to put hair on the back of his legs.
Yep. Oh, they've got large hobbit-like feet.
Fighting over a bone.
Fighting over a bone.
They have opposable toes, but the opposable toes aren't animated. They're just sticking out. And they just discovered murder.
This is 2001, I think. I haven't seen 2001 in years because...
He threw the bone into the sky thing. Is it gonna turn into the obelisk or whatever it was?
Yeah, so Steve hasn't seen these videos before. I haven't watched most of them in years.
Oh, it turned into a guitar.
And caught by Jim Steinman wearing gloves, because that's how you play a guitar.
He's lip-syncing his monologue.
Actually, I don't think he's lip-syncing.
Oh, it's just...
He's just doing it again.
The video is not very well synced with itself. All right.
Yes. Just tosses the guitar to the ground.
Yep.
This is when Jim's hair had gone full gray. But to me, it's weird because he's got like the Steve Martin thing where he's really youthful looking but has gray hair.
Yeah.
So, but after watching all of Game of Thrones, I'm just like, oh, he's a Targaryen. Got it. Oh, he's got a bulge. Good for you, Jim. Looking good.
I mean,
what,
is it his bulge?
Is it his bulge? Is it Spinal Tap? You know, is it a cucumber?
Maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's socks.
You know, when I first saw the outfit that he's wearing here, which is like a white dress shirt, white motorcycle gloves, and jeans, I wasn't as into it because I'm used to him wearing like the black leather jacket and aviator sunglasses. But rewatching this years later, yeah, he looks cool. I'm down with this.
I don't know. I think the gloves look super goofy. It doesn't look like... So much of this outfit looks like it doesn't fit correctly. Just like the way too tight pants and the poofy shirt.
Well, but also remember this was the early 80s, so this actually isn't that unreasonable fashion-wise. It's kind of like a weird, like, superhero thing, those gloves. Like, Jim Steinman is ready to fight crime.
I mean,
although
fighting his own crime of committing murder?
Right, he's gonna fight crime after he commits it. He'll fight himself, the only one who's able to give him a challenge. He's emoting very well.
True, he is.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with it's over the top, but he's really selling the emotion from his face. Because a lot of people, say, oh, he's an introvert, he's not really good with stage presence, but honestly, he's knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
It's over the top, but he is. I mean, for the part written, which yes, he wrote himself, but he delivered it very well.
I like that the word rock and roll just got cut off.
All right, but there we go. So that was the first video. What did you think of the Storm/Love and Death in an American Guitar?
That was pretty silly.
Was that worth an entire music video production?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't much of a music video production. We might only be able to do 3 of these. It looks like Vimeo might be down. Well, no, there's alternative options. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so
now we're gonna watch the video
Bad for Good.
Bad
which
for
the
Good.
Thumbnail is the very end of the previous one. So
they segue together, but for some reason they're separate videos.
Right. They segue together, but for some reason are separate videos, sometimes hosted on different platforms. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, the rest of the word rock and roll that got cut off was
right.
I mean, if it's just one extended video, then whatever, the extra time for the production of it doesn't really make a difference. Oh, he found the guitar that he threw on the ground.
Yeah, and now he's exploring a very sparkly, pretty cave.
I love exploring shiny caves. Is that some sort of like Freudian thing?
Man, I don't know.
It's a very 70s door.
Yes. All right, he looks really excited, and he's swinging the guitar, throwing it through the 70s door, the stained glass.
In slow motion.
It's pretty rock and roll. Now it's, he's going into some sort of pink hole.
He's going into the soft-lit labyrinth ballroom scene. And creeping on a sleeping girl. Wait, right. He turned into a different dude.
No, he's creeping on a other guy who's creeping on a sleeping girl.
Oh, okay.
So there is a very attractive John Travolta-looking guy, exposing his bare midriff, as is the... Now he jumped onto the bed, and
more people are jumping into the room with their bare midriffs.
Yeah, so...
one dude in an open vest.
So this is a white bedroom, surrounded by lace curtains, and there's just a bunch of people dancing.
And she is running away in terror from all these men aggressively dancing at her after bursting into her room and waking her up.
Yeah, so this woman is being surrounded by men dancing.
And she's very rightfully looking like she's dancing back at them. Well, Steinman continues to creep on them.
So
one of the dudes is dressed in the purple Aladdin vest. Pretty
so
sweet.
There are a number of people who have complained that Jim Steinman is a little bit too Broadway and has too much Broadway influence in his music. As you're watching this is very musical theater.
Yep.
Not your standard rock and roll video at all.
Right, I'm pretty sure this dance they just had was a gang fight. And they're all, caressing her now, so I think she won.
This entire thing is... Oh, man, I kind of want my wife to watch this as a dance choreographer to see how much she hates everything that's going on here or how much she respects the dance. That dude they're doing backflips.
Yeah, it's true.
The story of this video makes no sense. Now they're tearing down the curtains.
And the dudes are more naked than they were.
Yes, now they're flipping, wearing nothing but short shorts. Jim Steinman's on top of a
back on
rock
the same
enclave.
mountain.
Yeah, back on the same mountain.
Those are definitely short jorts.
Yeah, so
one of them I think is even cutoffs.
Yeah, those are
probably the same cutoffs from the same pants that Steinman's wearing right now.
This definitely got way more homoerotic. But I mean, it's very straight because it's a woman and man.
Right.
But actually, all right, so compare this to a Kiss video where the band is fully covered and the women are scantily clad. The men are scantily clad, and the woman is wearing like a full dress and is covered pretty well.
I mean, it's definitely she's wearing pajamas, but
Right, but like
it's more modern.
it's more.
Sorry, the dancing got really bad all of a sudden. So, Greg, if you suddenly woke up in this situation and was like, "Oh shoot, clearly I need to dance off against these dudes, otherwise I will definitely be gang raped," would you have the wherewithal to dance your way out of it?
Man, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive the situation. So I will say, this was my favorite album of all
dudes are
time.
making eyes at each other.
Oh yeah. No, the guys were throwing eyes at each other, and then they shoved each other out of the way to get to the woman. Yeah. Yeah, this is the kind of video where you really need, the kind of podcast episode where you need to watch the video with us, folks.
I don't know if you've noticed, but every time like they cut away from her for an extended time and cut back, she's wearing less clothing. Her pajamas are gradually disappearing.
I mean, look, that's just what Jim Steinman's music does to you.
It makes your pants disappear. Trick is these guys escalated it immediately.
Right?
They went from bare midriff shirts to, short shorts.
Short jorts.
I want to get me some short shorts.
Yeah, so I will say this right now.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
I sneezed so badly the video died. All right. Oh, this is the extend version with the Godspeeds.
If I had seen this video first, this might not be my favorite album of all time.
Yeah.
This is not the visual I had in my head for the song.
Yeah.
Like, I expected Steinman fronting a kick-ass rock band, wearing leather jacket and sunglasses. Probably doing similar hand motions that what he's doing. maybe not that one. But, yeah, this, I mean, they're dancing well.
Yeah. They're dancing competently. Some of these dance moves are pretty goofy, but the one problem, the major problem with this video, I think, is that Jim Steinman doesn't know about the angles. So he's looking down at the camera the entire time.
Well, I mean, that's the director's fault.
Yeah, which is giving that jowly thing when you turn your neck downwards. Gotta remember, when you're up on stage and everybody's looking up at you, you also have to be looking up. So your jawline can look sleek and beautiful.
But that, once again, should not be the fault of the performer. That's the director's fault.
That's true.
Telling him how to do it. But I guess, thematically,
It's a good flip.
Yeah, good flips.
But how big do you think the team was toweling these guys off?
Man, I have no idea.
Because,
So this was after MTV debuted, I believe. So, were any of these played on MTV? And if so,
I have no idea.
How weird would that just be? Like, you're just watching MTV and then this video comes on. Actually, that fire sky background is kind of cool. Like, it's over the top and silly, but I bought it.
Is she dead now?
I don't know. We're back in the pink cave. Oh, we still have a little bit left of the video. There's hands waving. Are they?
Oh,
they're beckoning Jim Steinman to make sweet, sweet love to them.
They're like, we wore her out, or ourselves. Somebody got worn out.
All right, so that is the video for the title track, the song that won the ranking. How did you feel about that video, Steve?
It was very silly, but I mean, for early '80s music videos. So next up is "Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through," huh?
Yep. All right. Want to do the countdown?
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
I got a Raven right away. Jim's wearing sunglasses. This is already off to a much better start.
The Raven is hanging out on a guitar.
Yeah.
So where does this one fit in the continuity with the other one?
I don't know.
Oh, the dudes in the short shorts are back.
The dude with the jorts is back, but he's wearing a wife beater. Oh, that was actually the lightning bolt when he pulled the guitar out of the stone like it was Excalibur. Oh, now he put the guitar on.
So this is clearly designed to look like
the cover.
The cover art. I've seen this video before, now that I think of it. You've made me watch this before.
I don't think I would have made you watch this video. I think I might have posted it and you checked it out of morbid curiosity.
It's possible.
I would remember if I made you watch this video. Because I would have made you watch all of them. So, Jim looks cooler in this video. The aviator sunglasses, he's wearing black.
The lighting is more ambiguous, so you can't tell that, his hair went prematurely gray.
Yep.
Is this the same female dancer?
I think so. It's unfortunate that, he's lip-syncing to Rory's parts.
Right. And Rory is lip dancing to somebody else's moves.
Oh, the shirt is coming off. But it's the dude shirt, don't worry, folks.
It's okay for TV. It's only man nips.
I love the set, though.
Yeah.
Like, it does help give you the vibe of the album cover.
I like that he just, they were about to make out and then they got distracted and looked at Jim.
There's, this guy's way more interesting than... This dude in the aviator sunglasses is more attractive than this attractive person of the opposite sex.
Right? I like that they did the Matrix reflected in the sunglasses shot, though.
So did the Matrix get it from this?
Maybe. Or they just came up with it independently.
I don't know. If the Wachowskis said they were really into Jim Steinman, I'd buy it. With just, all the weird, obscure shit they're into. They're yeah, Bad for Good's the best album ever. I'm like, sweet, let's hang out. Their next film project will be a dramatization of the album. Akin to Speed Racer in terms of special effects.
I mean, I'd watch that. Or maybe if they do the film adaptation of Music from the Elder.
I guarantee they're not into The Elder. I'm gonna be honest, I hadn't watched this video in a while. The chick was dancing really hot. Damn. That is actually sexy.
Yeah.
So, is the narrative of the dance them deciding do they love each other or love rock and roll?
Maybe?
Or just
Are they fighting over the guitar right now?
Over gear? Is it a divorce and who gets the guitar?
Probably get divorced one day.
Anyway,
I feel like if your wife isn't mad at you for she's really hot line, she's not going to get mad at me for referencing that song she hates. Oh, then they both gave the guitar to Jim, I guess. Trying to figure out if that's a real guitar or a prop guitar.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the angles and shots though. This, there's probably a reason why this is the one they put on Vivo, because it does look like a more competent video.
Yeah.
Although
it was probably cheaper. Only 2 dancers, only 1 set. No costume changes. Well, there's the one costume change, but it was just a dude taking his shirt off.
But also, that was a good synchronized flip.
Yep. Oh, they did have a bird trainer.
Right. Yeah, you know what? I hadn't watched this video in a long time. This is good. That was good. Bad for Good didn't work for me with the song. This one, yeah. I mean, look, this was a top 40 hit, so obviously it did okay. But let's move on to my favorite video from the album.
Finally, Dance in My Pants, which we're watching directly hosted on jimsteinman.com because Vimeo is broken. 3, 2, 1, go. Maybe.
3, 2, 1, go.
Going for real this time. Ooh, starting off with just a test tone. Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, this video is freaking rad. I love this video.
You might have showed me all of these videos. I don't know. This looks familiar.
I might have shown you this. I don't think I showed you Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through, though. I really don't.
I know I've seen it before.
All right, so Jim Steinman is walking into a peep show. He's dressed as a cowboy.
Well, he himself narrates it.
Yes.
He's talking about a guitar,
it's an arcade and peep show.
Oh, no. My HDMI cable keeps going out. Yeah, lots of pinball going on at this peep show.
Yeah. Man, those are things that did not survive from the 70s.
Hey, Bourbon Cowboy. Wow, she seems so aggressive about this $5 cover for the peep show.
Right. What does she think this is? Santa's Pub?
Oh.
I wonder if this video ever got played on MTV.
I don't know.
You ever been to a peep show, Steve?
I haven't, no.
Yeah, me either.
Do they still exist?
I don't know. Alright, so he's
I feel like they might exist.
Yeah,
like,
they probably do.
Like those,
So wait, it's a $5 cover and you still have to put coins into the slot?
Man, weak. It's a $5 cover and you still have to tip the band? Oh, yeah, Bo Peep.
Yeah, the little Bo Peep show. I love that pun.
Probably actually existed at some place, somewhere.
Probably.
She starts off dressed as Bo Peep.
So it's interesting because like the video gets a lot classier from this point on.
Right?
As soon as Carla comes in, like the video gets like a level of class, and like man, does she like she sells this video. But like obviously a great vocal performance from the album, but she's really like selling it to the camera, where it's.
The dudes all still look super creepy.
Yeah, the dudes still look all super creepy, but she's hitting this perfect sweet spot where it's sexy, but it's not like trashy. It's theatrical and charming at the same time. Like it's the exact right thing that needs to be done for this video and just elevating it to a much higher level.
The classiest peep show you've ever seen.
Oh yeah, but like she's not. Look, she's progressively changing her outfits.
Yeah, she's in a suit now.
Now she's in a suit with a tailcoat.
Yeah.
Doing some impressive dancing. Because, Carla, just like one of those triple threats. Actress, dancer, singer. Yeah, but like this entire video, up to this part, is basically predicated on her just being really talented and charismatic.
Yep.
And like,
I see a lot more dancers have come up, but nobody's in short shorts, so
yeah.
I'm really not invested in it.
No, I'm way more invested in this. Like, just Carla's knocking it out of the park. Like, she is successfully like the front woman of those dancers, and like really, she has the star power to make it work.
Yeah.
All right, but now we're bringing in Jim Steinman, getting
somebody passes him drinks and he throws them on the ground
like a dick. But yeah, that's a good leather jacket for him.
I do love that move.
The beers just keep sliding, and he just keeps throwing the beers to the side. But the thing is, like, this is funny on purpose. Like, the joke is working.
Like some of them they're going so fast.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea who choreographed this?
I have no idea. So Carla's in a cheerleader outfit now to just like...
Which, of course, immediately brings up thoughts of Toni Basil, however you pronounce her name.
Who is she again?
She's the Hey Mickey's.
Oh, right.
Who, most of her career, other than that song, was dance choreography.
That's cool. Jim playing the piano here. Actually, is like everything's working.
Yeah, this is the most competent of these music videos.
Yeah, no, this is definitely the best video, which is, of course, like, hey, you can't find it on YouTube.
Right.
The best one. But like in terms of like the vision of what the song is, and then like the video, oh, he just Jerry Lee Lewis'd it, just stomping on the keyboard.
Do you have one of those like leather cowboy hats with studs on it, Greg?
I don't.
Now she's a cowboy.
Now, yeah, she's a cowgirl, tied up Jim Steinman in rope, which, look, I'm sure he's super into.
Right? I mean, I don't think any element of this music video happened without his review. All right, then she ties me to the chair. I think the track, the big trick with the classiness is that was a weird move.
It's just spinning in circles.
Artificially enhanced.
Alright, so Jim just broke a glass in his hand while he's saying, "Aw, geez."
As one does.
But like, his face is selling it. Also, that's definitely guy liner.
Oh,
Hell yeah, dude.
There's a lot of makeup going on in this video.
But like the fact that Jim Steinman wearing guy liner, further proof that My Chemical Romance needs to cover his songs. Alright, now
he's in a suit.
Now he's in a suit, a top hat, man after my own heart. It's weird how good at dancing he got all of a sudden, and how you can't see his face, and he's constantly covering up his face with a top hat.
Yeah, that is a little bit unusual.
That's so odd.
Oh, you saw his face there in the close-up.
Yeah, in the close-up, and then now we're at a wide shot, and we can't see his face. That is so weird. I wonder why that is.
To be fair, it's a low-quality video rip, so...
Right. No, I
can't see much of anything.
I've seen a high-quality rip. It's,
I think he's supposed to be dancing with Carla DeVito there, and can't see her face either, but... Just because you can't see faces.
Yeah, and Carla's got a very classy, pretty dress on. Man, like, this is a good video. This is a great video.
So, I mean, if I could be convinced that peep shows were actually like this, I might be a lot more likely to go to them.
Dude, I would absolutely go to a peep show if it was like this. If just all of a sudden Jim Steinman started playing and there were several outfit changes and I...
Just like, suddenly you get pulled into an elaborate dance routine.
Yeah. Alright, so... How do you want to describe this, Steve?
He's doing the big elaborate preacher thing now.
Yeah,
sort of the gospel choir dancing around
him. The dancers are all dressed in gospel robes as he's singing about how he's going to be alive forever, dancing on the edge of a grave. And this is definitely Jim dancing.
He's competent at it. I mean, he's only doing one move set. They need to incorporate these moves into Fortnite.
Oh, and that's like the outfit that Carla wore on her first solo album cover. Got like the white short shorts and white top and the tights.
Are they short jorts?
I think they might be short jorts.
Nice. Where does one get white short jorts?
But
these moves, Jim, no.
No, but I think they're funny on purpose. I think Jim realizes he's a goofy dancer and he's embracing the goofy. Like this is just being goofy and having fun. And this is like, yeah, everyone's dancing goofy. Like the professional dancers they're dancing better, but they're still doing goofy moves on purpose.
Yeah.
And, Carla's just smiling the whole time. Uh-oh, Jim.
Oh, no.
The peep show closed. He's putting more coins in the slot to see more of the peep show. And now it's the woman from the beginning.
Mean bouncer lady now.
And she's laughing at him. Oh, no. It's weird, like...
The sheep came back.
Just a shot of a plastic sheep. Woman's laughing at him, and Jim is leaving the arcade / peep show. They said that's a wrap, and everyone's clapping.
Walking onto a film set.
And... Yep.
And everybody else is going into the arcade.
Everyone else is gonna go grab lunch, grab a sandwich.
Anybody else feeling lamb?
Oh. Yeah, and it's still just lingering on everyone just walking around
lingering on
the
like
side.
A crane shot of. Okay, there we go. There's the album cover.
So Yeah, what do you think of those videos, buddy?
I mean, they are a product of their time, obviously. Just in terms of the quality of videos that were made back then, but they seemed fine. Dance in My Pants was a much more coherent video in terms of sort of an interesting narrative and clever use of shots.
Right, and I think also let's just call it out. Carla just carried a lot of that video.
Right.
Like, she is very charismatic. And not that Jim wasn't charismatic in the videos he was in, but I think the two of them together, look, that's a hot power couple. Carla was hot in the video, Jim was hot in the video, all that hotness.
Also,
that video was out of the frying pan and into the fire.
Carla has personality in these videos. Like the other ones, all of the other people are sort of emotionless dancers.
Right.
And so you don't get a sense that they're real characters in any way. Whereas Carla is clearly a character who's, got her own intention of whatever she's up to.
And I will
say, as well as Mean Bouncer Lady. And
I will say this, Carla's performance in that video is one of the best performances in a music video ever, as far as I'm concerned. Just the facial expressions and how well she sells the material.
Yeah.
That is top level. I would say anyone who, questioned the validity of that statement, watch the video. I don't think you can deny how great she does in the video. And I think Jim's great too, but I think she, knocked it out of the park. So if we're ranking these videos, Steve, we'll do this UFF style where we'll just go through our individual rankings. How would you rank the videos in terms of from least best to best?
Let me pull up the list again.
We've got 4 videos. We've got Love and Death and an American Guitar / The Storm. We've got Bad for Good. We've got Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through, and we've got Dance in My Pants.
Yeah.
So what's the weakest of the bunch for you?
I think Love and Death and an American Guitar, just sort of the one-shot thing. I think Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through isn't as good of a video as Bad for Good, despite being the very similar premise, just because Bad for Good has, some sense of narrative at least, and more shots and scenes and things going on.
More stuff equals better.
Also, 5 times as much, short jorts.
So it's like a Michael Bay movie where just more explosions means a better movie.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, bottom is Love, Death, and American Guitar. Next is Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through. Then Bad for Good. Then Dance in My Pants.
All right. I'm going to be kind of similar. So I'm actually going to rank. I'm going to rank Bad for Good at the bottom, actually. And it's mainly due to my disconnect of how much I love the song and how I'm not as into the video and the concept of it. And I think that just there's a lot of things that are goofy that don't work for me necessarily. So I'm going to put that at the bottom. Then Love and Death and an American Guitar, where I think there's less just awkward things that don't work. The dudes in the jorts, I can appreciate it now, but when I first saw it, I'm like, man, there are way too many dudes in jorts in this video. Love and Death and American Tar had less jorts, so that's why I'm ranking it above it. Then Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through, where Jim looks cool in the video, the set looks great, like the album cover. Then there's still some goofy dancing that doesn't resonate with me, but the overall narrative of that works better for me than Bad for Good and Love and Death and American Guitar's narratives. I would say that these bottom 3 videos I would maybe lean towards on the bad music video side, where I'm saying those aren't particularly good videos. Rock and Roll Dreams Come Through is right on the fence of whether or not I think it's bad or good. So I'm going to give it a slight thumbs up because I viewed it very favorably this time.
Whether or not you think it's bad for good, because it's basically the same video.
Right. But Dance in My Pants is legitimately a phenomenal music video. S-rank, one of the best music videos of all time. Tonight level video. I love that video. And look, any teenage boy seeing that video, you're gonna have a crush on Carla right away. Cause she's fire in that video. Absolute fire. So
good news, Greg.
What?
We watched the videos in ranking order.
We did.
I was doing the math in my head, and so the order that we watched them in is the order of least good to best good.
Yeah, so it kept getting better according to our math. But
according to this panel of expert and Steve.
According to this panel of expert and Steve. But yeah, I had fun watching those, and I would definitely want to watch at least Dance My Pants and Rock and Roll Dreams come through again. And the other two, I don't really ever need to see again, but I know I will see them again just because I love this album so much. And I'll just be like, maybe I'll like it more this time. But yeah, one phenomenal, amazing video, one good video, and two videos I'm not as big on.
All right.
But yeah, we're coming up to the conclusion of our Bad for Good series. Next up is the epilogue of our Bad for Good series, so look forward to that next week, folks. Steve, where can people find us on the internet?
LipstickGeneration.com and Lipstick Generation everywhere else.
All right, that's our episode. Bye, Internet.
Bye.